டெல்லியில் முன்னாள் மத்திய நிதியமைச்சர் ப. சிதம்பரம் செய்தியாளர்களை சந்தித்து வருகிறார். அதன் நேரலை காட்சிகள்.
UPA negotiated deal for 126 aircraft was scrapped, and he had agreed on a new deal to buy 36 aircraft. One question has loomed large. Why did the government reject the Air Force's need and demand for 126 fighter aircraft, 7 squadrons, and decide to buy only 36 aircraft, 2 squadrons? That question has never been answered by the Prime Minister or the Defence Minister or the Finance Minister or the Law Minister. Be it noted that the Supreme Court expressly declined to go into that question. The answer to the question is now available through the splendid investigative report published in a newspaper, The Hindu. We congratulate the newspaper for the report that has been published in public interest. As we analyze and understand the report, it makes the following points. 1. The price negotiated by the UPA government in 2007 was Euro 79.3 million per bare bones aircraft. In 2011, that price had escalated to Euro 100.85 million per aircraft. In 2016, the discount of 9% negotiated by the NDA government brought down the price, presumably after factoring in the escalation between 2011 and 2016 to Euro 91.75 million. Air Force had asked for 13 India-specific enhancements. The negotiated price was 1,300 million euro, 1.3 billion euro. That would have to be paid under both the UPA negotiated deal and the NDA negotiated deal. The twist in the story is over the amortization or recovery by Dassault of the cost of ISC. Under the UPA negotiated deal, it would have been spread over 126 aircraft. Under the NDA negotiated deal, it will be spread over 36 aircraft. Assuming one aircraft would be delivered every month, that is what the government says, if 126 aircraft had been purchased, Dassault would have recovered 1,300 million euro over 10 years and 6 months, or a little sooner. If only 36 aircraft are purchased and delivered between 2009 and 2012 as contracted, Dassault will recover 1,300 million euro in 36 months. Dassault gains in 2 ways. First, the price per aircraft, because of ISC, would have increased by Euro 10.3 million if 126 aircraft had been ordered. Under the new agreement, for only 36 aircraft, the price per aircraft, because of ISC, will increase by Euro 36.11 million. Second, calculating net present value of money, the 1,300 million euro that Dassault will recover by 2022 will be much higher than the 1,300 million it would have recovered by 2029 or so. This is the gift to Dassault that the NDA government gave between April 2015 and August 2016. Dassault will gain in another way too. Should the government place an order for another 90 aircraft on Dassault, Dassault will certainly charge the ISC-loaded price at which it sold 36 aircraft, although the ISC cost would have been recovered on the sale of 36 aircraft. Perhaps for this reason, the government deleted the follow-on clause to buy more aircraft up to 50% of the original order on the same terms and conditions. It seems to me that Dassault is laughing all the way to the bank. The government has wronged the country in 2 ways. Firstly, it has compromised national security by denying to the Air Force 90 fighter aircraft that they desperately need. Secondly, it has purchased 2 squadrons that will cost about 25 million euro more per aircraft. At the 2016 exchange rate, 25 million is equal to 186 crore rupees. India will pay rupees 186 crore more per aircraft. The newspaper story raises many other serious issues about the process of decision making in the NDA government. The man who got away was Mr. Manohar Parrikar, who passed the buck to the Cabinet Committee on Security. Clever man. We will not comment on the process today. However, it is necessary to compliment the 3 officers of the Indian negotiating team who stood up to pressure and forced a vote of 4-3 on every issue. The vote of 4-3 itself tells a story. Has it ever happened before in a defense purchase? Why was it so important in this deal to take every decision by a 4-3 vote, brushing aside every objection? There is no doubt any longer that the Rafale aircraft deal deserves to be examined thoroughly by a joint parliamentary committee. The Congress reiterates its demand for the constitution of a JPC. Yes.
Shall I start? Yeah. 2 points I want to ask you. One is about the JPC, because now we are getting into a lame duck session, which is basically 14 days. So really a JPC, even if it's constituted, won't be able to complete in the life of the Lok Sabha, because it will have to be a joint committee. The second point is about the costing. When you say you go by the newspaper report, because the Congress party has been saying that it went up 3 times, 1,600 crores. So the Congress president had said, and that is why you want to get to the bottom of it. So which report are you going? You're going by the Dassault report, or you're going by the Hindu report?
See, I am simply doing my calculations based on the latest report. Now, my calculations may be wrong. You may be better placed to make your own calculations. I have made my calculations based on the report, and it appears to me, and if I'm wrong, I should be corrected, it appears to me that we are paying 25 million euro per aircraft more.
The second point of the JPC?
Well, if it was not a lame duck session on January 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, why should it become a lame duck session on January 31? It's only another 20 days that have lapsed. I think a JPC should be constituted, and the JPC should be requested as far as possible to submit its report, say by the end of March. I think it can be done.
But Congress continuously demanding for JPC in the floor of Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. But government denies.
Well, the government will deny. The government denies everything. The government denied that they paid more per aircraft. The government denied that also.
This 4-3 vote in decision making is a very important aspect.
Yes.
You are also referring to Defense Minister, the very Defense Minister Manohar Parrikar. Then why don't you comment on the procedures?
Because it will take a little more time to study it. Whatever time I had, I have done this analysis. It will take a little more time to study and gather more information about the procedure. We think that the procedure was rushed through, brushing aside vital objections made by 3 officers, and every one of the disputed issues has been resolved by a vote of 4-3. I mean, I've never heard about it in government, that a government committee will vote on issue 4-3. I mean, as a lawyer, I've heard about it in judgments of courts, but never in a government decision.